Hello there. Just a quick video from me. I've not got Matt with me at the moment. He's off, I don't know, working, whatever he does, Monday to Friday. I will not keep you from his dulcet tones for too long, but this is just a quick video, just going over what GW showed last night for the previews for next week, and then also what they've just revealed on the Monday. This might be something that I do on a regular going forward. I had hoped to add prices, but the place I got the prices from seems to have changed, so we'll see how it goes. But this one probably worth talking about. So coming up this week, pre-order, we've got the Shadow of the Chrome, which is the Dawnbringers Book 5, gearing us towards 4th edition, Age of Sigmar, which is going to have the Skaven in it, and we've already seen a leaked picture of a Skaven war machine, which I'll add to the video. So along with this, we've got the Saviours of Cinderfall. This is based on Calice and Toll, which is the witch hunter duo from Hammer and Bolter. I really like these models. The Stormcast Eternal notwithstanding, these are very kind of old world. They would fit quite easily into an old world force, and for that matter, the Mistress Valentia, she would quite easily fit into a 40k force, in my opinion, as a rogue trader. She's got that about her. What I did think was slightly weird about this set is everybody's got a key apart from the dude who only has a lock on his belt. That was an interesting design choice. Maybe he's got a key on him somewhere else. But yeah, so they're coming out. You can use them in the rules. They'll be ended up all sorts of things. I mean, I really like them. The thief kind of reminds me of Anuriel, was it? Who is the Mordheim Metal Elf model. Yeah, these are really nice. I quite like these. It's quite likely that I will grab those to go with the witch hunters that I've already got. You've also got Krafusa's Crone Host. This is the really nice sort of dark elf type model that got shown off with the hair all over her face and the big wings on an entirely unnecessary massive piece of scenery with some crows, and they've just bundled this with some dark elf models that aren't selling. You've got the dudes on horses. I mean, they were never that nice even when they came out. I'm not surprised not selling. And then a load of witch elf equivalents. Not much to note here. It's going to be a bundle. It's going to be a saving. It's going to be 65 quid, I think they were roughly. So if you are interested in these units, you are going to save them. And that Crone Seer is a very nice model, but I'm not sure that it justifies the rest of it. Those horses in particular are really ropey looking. Then there's a couple of spearheads. So spearheads are basically the new combat patrol. They generally come in a tiny bit cheaper than combat patrols at about 85. I don't know if that's going to change for these new releases. You kind of get a Warhammer 40,000 tax on everything these days. The spearhead includes a few models from the last edition starter set, Dominion, which didn't sell all that well. But that aside, I think it's a nice little starter army. So they're coming about £85-95. You get a chariot, 10 troops, 3 heavy troops, and a standard bearer, and then the general with her wings and everything. Yeah, it's nice. People going to need it. Most people can get Dominion quite cheaply, but it's about to be replaced by another edition. So will people lean towards picking those up as a cheap source of Stormcast Eternals? One thing I will say about the Stormcast Eternals is each iteration, each edition of Age of Sigmar that comes out, they get more refined, they do better, they are turning into quite a nice looking range compared to what we got when they first came out. The Spearhead Cities of Sigmar, I didn't particularly like these models. I thought they were massively over-engineered, massively over-detailed, which kind of ruins some of the some of the look and the aesthetic that I think a peoples of this realm would have. But hey, maybe it's just not for me. But yeah, again, good looking set. You've got a cannon, you've got 5 horses, you've got a general on horse, and then you seem to have 10 troops as well. So largely comparable. It's going to be a good saving. It's a good chunk of models. And then the other one that surprised me was the Spearhead Flesh Eater course. And the reason this surprised me was that the entire box, from what I can see, is made up of models that were previously in the army set. So this was quite a surprise. Again, if this comes out at sort of £85-90 mark, it represents a pretty decent saving. Not as big as the army box itself, but nonetheless, these are all new models. There's nothing, sort of like old that they're trying to get rid of here. This is all new stuff. And as a army set, although I'm not massive on the Knights of Moreg or whatever they're called, Morbeg, yeah, Morbeg, yeah, it's a nice army starter. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So yeah, they're quite nice. There's a few bits of Warcry terrain that I'm not going to talk about because they're just single pieces of terrain. I have no idea how much they are or whether they're a good deal. Warhammer Plus is yet again an embarrassment. So yeah, no point in checking that out until they actually do something worthwhile with it. And that's your Saturday release. Saturday pre-orders shown off yesterday on the Sunday. And then today, rather than just showing off one model, they've shown off an entirely new range that's coming out. We knew this was coming out. I mean, I suspected it would be Chaos Marauders update. It is in so much as a word. It's basically more Darkoath. So Darkoath was introduced quite a while ago in Silver Tower with one model. Since then, they've added bits to them. I thought they might go more into it when we got Warcry. Warcry had lots of different disparate tribes and things, but they seem to have just settled on the Darkoath, and you're getting an army set. So your army set is coming with a general on a horse who's okay. The paint job isn't the best on this one. They've not really tried. The hair in particular just doesn't look good. I'm not a massive fan of the masks on the horses, although this one looks a lot less egregious and better than the other ones. It's okay. He's nice. He's not great. It's a lesser version of the Nurgle, the nice Nurgle Plague Knight General that we got. Then you've got your generic monster. Again, I don't know if it's just GW's style of edge highlighting everything to death, and a better painter would do a better job with this model, but I don't like this. I don't think this is a particularly good example of what is possible. It might be the paint color scheme, it might be the paint job, I don't know, but this is not working for me in any way. And even though they show an alternate head, yeah, this isn't big for me. Then we go on to the Darkoath Marauders. These are your replacement Marauder Barbarians, basically the ones that, look very, very dated now, and I have to admit it. And looking through them, yeah, I mean, they're okay. Again, the hair is not painted well. These aren't the best paint jobs. The dude banging the drum, I mean, GW, were you going for somebody who's had a stroke? Because that's the face you've ended up with. Other than that, they're a mixed bag. GW faces, never the best. They're okay. As I say, they've not done the best paint jobs they can. They've made them as ethnically varied as they possibly can. I'm not getting into whether or not that works with people just coming from one area. Everything's so homogenous now. There's no area that can be defined by the ethnicity of that particular people. It's just all going to be a homogenized mix, and at the end of the day, you've just got to get used to it. That's what GW are doing. If you don't like it, paint them a different way. So yeah, I mean, they're okay. They're better than what we had. They're a lot better than what we had. I'd like to see somebody who can really take them on, and I'd like to see some different options and things, because apparently they can have different options. Then you get exactly the same thing, but on horses. Not a fan of these. I don't like the masks on the horses in these particular examples. Again, it could just be the colours that have been used. They're okay. They do what they need to do, but I feel like they've lost something. I do feel like they're over detailed. I think there's a bit too much going on. It's detail for the sake of detail. Again, maybe the paint job's not helping. These aren't working for me in particular. And particularly what I don't like is I don't like the brass on the chest shield for the horse, and I definitely don't like the masks. Again, maybe a different colour would make it look slightly different. That's all coming in a box. At the end of the day, it's going to be £135 or so, I would imagine. That's what the Deathwing box came out at, and that seems to be what the new army box set price is. I would certainly hope it's not any more than that, because rather than getting a full codex, you literally just get a 28-page supplement, and a 28-page supplement is pretty poor. I did remark that when they did the Iron Jaws one, that was actually a free PDF that they released online, and that is something that they're going to be doing here. So this might be something that happens in the future with the supplements. Obviously, they didn't do it for 40k. They released a separate Dark Angel supplement, but this is only available in this box. It will not be released separately, but they will be doing a free PDF of it, because I suspect even GW can't get away with charging 20 quid for a 28-page supplement. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's coming. It's pretty cool. I just thought I'd do a real quick post, a video just saying about it. Normal business will be resumed. I released a video today, which is the last part of mine and Matt's epic chat, and presumably not cancelled in the meantime. There will be more coming soon, including our take on 3D printing. So In the meantime, thanks for tuning in as always, and I will catch you guys next time.